Hi guys, in today's video I show you how to do this super simple smoky eye. It's really just a smoked out cat eye, and I focus most of my shadows in the outer V. You can use this technique with any color scheme and it is great every day. You could tone it up, you could tone it down, you could add some lashes and add a bold lip and go out, or you could tone it down and wear it your everyday. This is my personal everyday makeup look. If you'd like to learn how to do this look, then just keep on watching. Alright, so I went ahead and pulled my hair back and put some lip balm on. I'm going to start by putting some concealer on my eyes. I'm going into the CoverGirl concealer in Golden Natural. Alright, so now I'm going into the Maybelline Fit Loose Powder in 15 Light. I'm going in with an e.l.f. blush brush to set it. Alright, in today's video I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill Original Morphe palette. This is her old formula. If you haven't heard, the Jaclyn Hill formula got changed somewhere between 2018 and 2019. It is no longer vegan friendly, but I am going to use these shadows today. They are just going to be basic brown shadows that you can find in any palette. You don't necessarily have to use this palette. I do know a lot of people do own this palette, so it might be helpful for them, and if not, there are plenty of other shadows that you can use other than these. Alright, to start off, I'm going to go in with this very warm brown. It's almost like a terracotta brown. I'm going to load up a blending brush. I'm going to tap off the excess. I'm going to focus this shade really into my crease. I'm going to push gently into that crease, and without lifting up, I'm going to move from side to side, blend in circles, and really just define my inner crease. To find your inner crease, you're just going to gently push in your eyelid, and you can feel underneath your brow bone that crease, and that's where you're going to apply this color. Also, I look up, straight up, to put the color in my crease, and then I look down to blend the color out. The farther back you hold it, the looser your blend will be. So you're going to have more of a gentle blend. The closer you have it to the front, it's going to be very harsh and dense. So I'm creating a V shape by blending the shadow in towards my lash line and back out into my crease. I'm really coming in at an angle right here. And you can tell I'm tapering it out in the ends and making a line between my lower lash line and the end of my brow. I'm going in with a little bit more product and tapping off the excess. I'm really focusing most of the product on this outer V and bringing in minimal product into my inner corner. I'm also going back and forth from looking straight forward and down to make sure I have an even blend. With that same blending brush, I'm going to go in with this brown shade above the black. I'm going to pick up a minimum amount of product, really just get it on the tip of that brush. I'm going to gently blend it just on the outer V. And I am really continuing that angle right here. Making sure I'm getting it into that crease. Really just blend it out to whatever your preference is. Don't stress out about the blending too much. You'll get better over time. I'm going to gently go into this black shade. I'm moving on to a C eyeshadow brush from e.l.f. It's really just a C-shaped brush. It's nice for this outer V. You can really just stamp on a nice good V with this brush, and it's very affordable. It's only like $3 to $5. I've had this one for forever. They're really good quality brushes that last you if you take care of them. And I'm gonna go in with this black shade right here, just a very small amount. We're gonna go in with a small amount of pigment and build up. When I'm going in to pick up this product, I'm utilizing the edges and the flat stiffness of this brush. So I'm going in the very tip, really tapping off that excess. And I'm going to start stamping this on the eye first and then gently flicking it towards the center. This brush is flat enough so you can really take it into the crease too. Now this looks harsh, but we're going to blend it out with that dark brown shadow. I'm going to start right in this center where we started this diagonal line. And really just start to blend out those edges. It's easy to go harsh with this. Try to go as light as you can. I'm loading that blending brush up with that first terracotta color. And I'm really just focusing it on the outer edges. I'm going to clean up my brow and this inner corner. I went in a little bit farther than I wanted to in the middle, which is totally fine. This is more of a messy, kind of smoked out kind of a look. I'm going in with a bone white shadow. This is WetnWild in Brûlée. I've gone through so many of these. These eyeshadows are only $1 and they are amazing. Alright, so I'm going to pack this on my brow bone. I'm going to blend it down. You can really fix up any lines with just a very pigmented matte bone white shadow. The Jaclyn Hill palette doesn't have one in it. That's why I'm using this WetnWild. I'm also going to take it into the inner corner and on the lid. Now it's up to you. You can go back in with that warm shadow and bring it back in a little bit more and blend it. Or you can keep it where it's turned cool from that bone white. Personally, I'm going to go back in with my blending brush with no extra product and just blend over that line again. Just slightly. I'm going to move on to eyeliner. I'm using the Essence waterproof eyeliner pen. It's a felt tip pen. These are best for beginners. I like to start by stamping it onto the lash line. I just do a stamp and drag, stamp and drag. If you've noticed, we're connecting your brow tip to your lower lash line. And we're making a line in between that. This is the angle we're going for. So you want to bring your lower lash line to the tip of your brow. When I'm doing liner, you can start with the length that you want, or you can start from the lower lash line and bring it out to the length that you want. I like to start from the length and bring it down and make a line, so I have a line from the length that I want to my lower lash line, and then once I have that line, I can bring it in. So I made my line. I'm going to connect that line to the line that we started on the lash line. And that's how I do a super easy cat eye. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye and I'll be right back. Alright, so one wing definitely came out thicker than the other one, so I'm going to try to thicken this one up. If they don't match 100%, I'm not going to be worried about it. Definitely don't stress too hard on makeup. It's supposed to be fun. Don't worry. You are probably the only person who notices that they don't match, so it's okay. The best advice I can give you for eyeliner is try to keep a very light and gentle hand, and if you mess up, just don't sweat it. You can always clean it up with a Q-tip. Just take a Q-tip, a wet Q-tip, and take it from the lower lash line and bring it up. You could take makeup remover wipes, makeup remover. It's not a big deal, and a lot of times I make better wings after cleaning them up anyway, so not a big deal. And yes, my eyeliner does not match today, but it's really not a big deal, and I'm not gonna sweat it. Alright guys, I'm gonna put my base on, and then I'll be right back to finish the eyes. Alright, I think this lighting's a little bit better. The lighting was going down because I was using natural light, and unfortunately I didn't start filming until later today. So I've already done my base, and I went ahead and put mascara on and curled my lashes. I'm using the Essence Lash Princess in the green mascara. So now what's left for me is to put eyeshadow on underneath. I'm going to put some eyeliner in the rim of my eye and set that with some black eyeshadow. This is from a travel pack. It's actually super small, but it's perfect. It's a very small dome blending brush. I'm going to utilize the tip of this brush and tap into that terracotta shade. To really flatten out that under eye, I'm going to tilt my head down and look up. And I'm just tapping on that shadow to start off with. And then I'm going in and blending. Just lightly blending. I like to merge my upper eyeshadow and lower eyeshadow. Then with a liner brush, I'm going into that second to darkest brown color we went into earlier. I'm looking down and I'm placing that right on the lash line. I don't want anything harsh, so I'm really just using a gentle hand and just gently stamping and swiping. Now I'm going to rim the inner waterline, the upper and lower, with the Essence Extreme Lasting Pencil Eyeliner Waterproof in Black Love 01. It's just a creamy sharpened pencil, so you do not want to pull on your eyes. If you absolutely need to, take your sponge and just kind of gently lift down by pushing onto your skin with a sponge. I'm going to look down and just apply right on the lash line. Now that will take time to do. It is very irritating to the eyes. I still have a hard time doing it on my upper waterline. If your waterline is too watery, take a Q-tip and dry it off and then apply your eyeliner. You can also go on top of a black eyeshadow, which I'm going to do, to set it into place. Now I can't fully go into my inner waterline. This is just good enough for me. You'll get better over time. I don't do this very often, so my eyes aren't very used to it yet. I'm going to go into that black eyeshadow from the Jaclyn Hill palette and set that eyeliner. Now, if you wear contacts, you probably do not want to do this because I get black eyeshadow all over my eye. I almost just kind of blink into it. I'm really hoping these lights aren't washing out the colors. I did look back at the footage and they did look true to color before I put these lights on. Just know that the browns are looking pretty on point. I know the last video I uploaded was really orange, and so I'm really trying to work on not having such an orange background. Or face, honestly, an orange face. Okay, so last I'm going in with the CoverGirl Waterproof Clump Crusher Mascara. And I'm just putting that on my lower lash. Alright, sorry guys, I didn't check the lighting until the very end of the video and it was off by a lot. Hopefully the lighting isn't too off in this video, but I just wanted to show you the finished look. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!